Ever wondered how to cook perfect spare ribs at home? It's not as difficult as it might seem. With a simple barbecue-style rub and a slow roast in the oven, you can have tender, flavorful, and juicy spare ribs that are sure to impress. Begin by preparing your ribs. Remove the membrane on the back of the ribs and pat them dry. This allows the rub and flavors to penetrate the meat better and helps the rub adhere to the ribs. Next, it's time to apply the rub. You can prepare a homemade barbecue rub or use a store-bought one. A basic rub might include brown sugar, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne pepper, salt, and black pepper. Generously coat both sides of the ribs with the rub, pressing it gently into the meat. For a more intense flavor, let the ribs sit with the rub on for a few hours or even overnight in the refrigerator. Preheat your oven to 275 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the ribs on a baking sheet lined with aluminum foil. Using a wire rack can help with even cooking and air circulation. Cover the ribs with another piece of aluminum foil to create a loose tent, leaving some space for air to circulate. Slow roast the ribs in the preheated oven for about 2.5 to 3.5 hours. The ribs should be tender but not falling off the bone. Remember, cooking times can vary depending on the thickness of the ribs. If you like your ribs with a sweet and tangy glaze, brush them with barbecue sauce about 30 minutes before they are done. Apply a thin layer and let it caramelize in the oven. You can repeat this process a couple of times for a richer sauce layer. Once the ribs are done, let them rest for about 10 to 15 minutes before cutting. This helps the juices redistribute within the meat. Finally, cut the ribs between the bones to separate them and serve with extra barbecue sauce on the side, if desired. So there you have it. A straightforward method for cooking flavorful, tender, and juicy spare ribs at home. Remember, the key is slow roasting and a great rub. And don't forget to let them rest before serving. Happy cooking!
Please like and subscribe.